As a CGI commander and everybody plays the Let's Go Side to all the case. Alright, now to I will be devoted once again to videos and about the issues of the CGI pricing. And here it is when I simulated here in a conversation. Alright, now I'll take an example game of the one of the CGI, how it's going on. This is not very specific case, this never happened except the way how it's now. But I simulated how the when the game play should be done. Alright, is it too hard or what? I don't exactly know what is it, but I'm just trying to concentrate it. And so, it comes to CGI game. Alright, I'm back on my CGI game and pressure and in front of one island here. And the island is having plenty of the towns. So it have 12 towns and I have to capture all the towns here. And it have different names. There are French named cities and towns, and it's a central and some French island, obviously. Alright, here I have to pay that there is two sides. I made myself take a France, and enemy sides here is obviously Spain. And it's a French-based Spain, and it uses the modern warfare to equipment and the armory and weaponry. So it's based year 2003. And it was specific for military of the both countries, Spain and France. So I take myself a France side. I have it myself with the 5 the human players and the 2 AI teams. Alright, the first I take my MSK, which is some kind of France type of the APC card. APC means the armored the version, and thanks to this presentation I'm immediately built of the light factory to let to AI to the other teams maybe what they go to capture the first town. So generation and half of my team immediately die very close in the start to the enemy towns to capture resistance teams. And there is a resistant chopper over here to shoot almost my MSK. So I have to immediately get out to my MSK and shoot out to a resistant chopper. Now the resistant chopper is down. And so it's my turn to continue to my barricade. So I keep continuing MSK to go into more central. There is a rules in this kind of the game that there is has 2 mine bases all of it and 1 light factory. So this means that any kind of the building codes of these bases in the mid central of the 100-meter radius from the other buildings must be all the other buildings of the building. Right here it is going. I put in my bases on the very natural rich area in some kind of the lower and therefore it have a nature of walls all side of me, ensuring that I will easily keep my the bases over, for example, a tank shelling from a far distance. So every kind of the attack in my base is either done by the air or then it's from land unit to saboteur. So somebody unit must be coming to the edge of the this kind of the ready to shoot in my base or getting inside of it, very close proximity. And therefore I have some kind of advantage here. I obviously first build up the command control center and 2 barracks. And eventually I can put the infantry with barracks. Alright, my teams are already asking to get themselves a light factory and a little bit money. They need more support tank and truck to build a light factory. In my bases, I now to put AI teams full of the AI infantry, creating an infantry. Then I build it myself with the tank after I have been managed the heavy factory build it. I make myself a first tank and then I build myself with the support truck and support tank to keep it myself. I'm going to take it to the resistant battle tanks to try to find out the defense to the first couple towns tonight the team have been managing now to capture. I have no knowledge of the enemy towns yet, but we have already now managed to take 1 town to capture my human players, and I'm gonna send it also human players more AI infantry. Alright, there's not that much money left to tank, so almost now we are 0 at the money, so I can give only to the little bit money to the 1 human player have also tank. And now I'm managing myself to killing 1 resistant tank over there, so I'm very successfully going to look looking for the second town. And the human players are also going to, half of them are going to the same town, I'm going to the next town, and in the first town that they didn't yet manage to take it successfully in terms of a capture. Alright, now we're setting the territory, we are confront of the territory. The second town there is occupied at 2 armors. I make it to go to reach to shoot it 1 armors and keep it away. And the 80 infantry managed to shoot to the little damage to my tank. So I reach out to the back to my support tank to healing of my, and obviously I need to rearm of my machine gun, and therefore I'm just waiting for just a couple of few minutes again to support the time. In the meantime, I to send AI teams to White Point to the same town location, and put all the AI teams to the attack you could get to my next time when I'm going to my office doing. In the same time too, and one of the human players is going to capture the town with the tank, so we all, I'm going to ask you to all attack together at the same time. First I sent a few AIs inside to kill an example of tanks, and to kill it to someone's kind of a sniper killing of the enemy 80 infantry. Then I was shelling a little bit further away this time around to the city center, so there will be no. Now we quickly, immediately once again, the pull of all the teams. I keep a charge command to all units to get in AI team again and wait by the takedown and attention. I keep it to AI teams. Now I little bit automation. Automate therefore I give it now to my human players discarded from a cave, and therefore I will just give it his to the AI team a command. All take this third down. So the AI team saw the whole third down from a 200-meter radius, all direction, and I give it the whole 2,000 unit money, and therefore also give it to pay infantry, all AI unit infantry, and I give it to set to accept incoming ratio to the 60% currently. Alright, now I should all the groups have a full AI infantry, and now we can conduct to go to next target. Alright, we easily captured the third town, and meanwhile we managed to capture the first town also. We closed it. Now we have 3 towns of the 12 captured already, and we have some decent income already to come in. So I'm immediately going to pay new thanks to all the human players to assist by the next session. Now we are concentration to 4, we separate once again, and I set to 1 AI team to hold to the first to the third town, and we're going to set 2 waypoints to battle lines to the 4th and 5th towns, the close proximity of them. I'm going to make myself the concentration to 4th town, and so we're going to close it first and to shelling it. But now I've been the first time to invade it and fight out the first contact to enemy players. I see the faraway distance to spot on to enemy the jeep to try to capture the fight of our bases. These are case of the base on German scooter and the intelligence information the unit. I'm even going to shoot the Shelly 7. I managed to kill the enemy player, and so far I got a score of it. And now the enemy player have noticed that we have a tanks, because I kill it with my own tanks. I still keep my tanks. I have not yet get myself a kill at a single time in the cave. So I'm going to back and keeping my support track in unnoticed places all the time. And I come from more resistant tank to go into take capture back at or the third and second town we have managed to take from a resistance. So the resistance are gonna kill the both tanks and they go together. The problem here it is because they are able to immediately shoot when I'm inside of their range. So I take plenty of the skill once again to manage to keep my own tanks away from the range, and I manage to kill both the resistant tanks. So I get more and more damage from the AI tanks, but I still keep it alive. But now I have to take more AI crew over to a tank and heal them automatically to manually from this support truck. Adaptation, I myself would also have to once again heal, but again all the time I'm more and more vulnerable suspect. Triple my tank is now to any further rounds to finally destroy to my tank. My tank is the highest part, and in the meantime I had all the time looking for it. My AI teams all have to really to create to the right amount of so I give snipers, 80 rounds, and now to add it to the AI teams that they're really able to right way to respond to the alteration. I give also few medics and magic kind of to AI teams. And then I try to add the same kind of the infantry to ally the humans, but they also make a custom, so I give more about the money. The humans, they can themselves make the custom unit at the station. And the general response we get all the battle lines. And now it's important that there is no place to any unit can take to the first 3 holy towns, so I ask it to take it around that a fort to all